A piece of aluminum was discovered in 1973 in Romania, and according to an investigator, it's highly unlikely that the material was made using a technology available on Earth. The object was kept a secret from the general public until 1995. Welcome back to I.O. I'm Charlotte Dobre. If this is your first time here, welcome to InformOverload, your YouTube source for trending news. If you would like to connect with us, all our social media links are posted down below in the description of this video. And so is the source article for this story. Alright, let's get into it. So this discovery is a huge one for the alien enthusiast community, and there are those who believe that it's evidence that aliens must have visited Earth 250,000 years ago. At the time of its discovery in 1973, Romania was a communist country. The piece of metal was discovered 33 feet underground by some builders, and then hid from the general public. Buried along with it were 3 other objects, 2 of which were fossils of some sort of mammal that became extinct between 10 and 80,000 years ago. Some people believe those animals could have very likely been mammoths. The other object appeared to be the end of a man-made aluminum axe. It is likely that the axe was used by a prehistoric human for hunting the animals that the fossils belonged to. Okay, so back to the object in question. Experts are still puzzled as to how old this piece of aluminum might be. Some people believe it to be over 250,000 years old, and others date it between 400 and 80,000 years old. There's a lot of skeptics that think that it must have been just a piece of Nazi World War II aircraft. The thing is though, the age of the object is still far too old for it to be passed off as a piece of World War II aircraft. World War II was only about 70 years ago. Okay, so what about this piece of metal makes people think that it's proof that aliens visited Earth? Well, there's several different reasons. The first, the piece was made up of 12 different types of metal, but it was 90% aluminum. Researchers dated the metal to be up to 250,000 years old. Humans did not manufacture aluminum until 200 years ago. So the fact that this thing is way older than that is the first clue. The second clue is that there's no technology available on Earth that can combine these types of metal in this way. Or if there was a technology available, then we have lost the knowledge of it somewhere in history. The piece of metal is lightweight and it was clearly part of a larger object. These findings were concluded by a Romanian researcher after rigorous testing in a Swiss lab. According to George Coal, the deputy director of the Romanian Ufologists Association, lab tests concluded it is an old UFO fragment, given that the substances it comprises cannot be combined with technology available on Earth. After some debate, it was concluded that the piece of metal could have been part of an aircraft's landing gear. Another theory was that it could have been a crashed satellite that was part of a project kept secret by the Romanian government at the time. There were and still are satellite projects kept secret by the government. This could be why this piece of aluminum was not made public. Still though, nobody can seem to agree on what this thing is. Even now, in an age where we should have the capability of figuring out where it came from, the origin is still unknown. The object is currently on display at the History Museum of Cluj-Napoca. What do you guys think it could be? Let me know in those comments down below. Speaking of comments, it's time to read some of yours. Nancy XU2 said, Charlotte, are you a unicorn, a mermaid, or a potato in a hybrid of a mermaid and a unicorn? I feel like I want to choose the last answer, but I'm definitely a mermaid. Always have been and always will be. What's up? Dr. Awesome99 said, have you ever ate space ice cream? No? What is that? Is that a type of ice cream that looks like a galaxy? That sounds awesome. Definitely gonna look that up now. Amna Sarmad said, I bet Ronald McDonald secretly kills humans and that's the meat we eat at McDonald's. Oh my god. That's terrifying. Why do you think of that? I'm never eating McDonald's again. Actually, I'm probably gonna eat it later. Teddy Plays Stuff said, Charlotte, you Russian? Oh my lord, exposed. I'm actually not Russian, I'm Romanian. The accent is very, very similar. My dad's Romanian. It's actually kind of funny that I was doing this story because my dad was born in Romania, so I've actually been to the place where this was discovered, which was Transylvania. Okay guys, that is all for now, and thanks for watching I.O.